to watch what we're talking about.
Oh no, yeah. We can just talk about anything. So no, I'll either record it. I'll either record it. Put something out. I don't think I will, or just use another file when you record it again and just get a full.
Yeah, I can just record some audio for you.
Yeah.
Not really a blazing fire though, is it?
No, it's alright.
No, it looks quite good in there.
No, it does, yeah. It looks more blazing on the thing than it does in there.
Doesn't it?
And then you've got the nice glows around the outside. It looks nice.
The smoke looks good as well.
And I think it's got, but it's got a bit too much magenta in it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Take a bit of that out.
Can you not set the colour balance on it?
No. I'll do that on
You can mess about with that on the computer.
Yeah, I haven't got a very sophisticated program, but it's got basic things like that. It's got a really good slow down function, where you can make things from you saw that video where I sort of reversed those demolitions. Like that was turned into 60 frames. So it makes it really nice. It was nice though.
To slow it down.
No, I didn't slow it down.
Okay.
It just made it really smooth.
Detail,
yeah. But it works really well.
Yeah, they were great. I really want to film the tide coming in. At the place where I go.
Where's that?
In
I've got a special place.
in Morecambe Bay, because the tide comes in so quickly. It's characteristic of the area. 8 kilometres an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
It's pretty crazy. When you see it.
Would you like to get caught in it and get where the water comes in and surrounds you and cuts you off in a nice little dry patch, and then before you know it, you just.
Well, that's what happened, isn't it? The cockle pickers.
Really? Yeah. What, recently?
A few years ago, Nick Broomfield did a documentary, a drama about it.
Oh, right.
And the opening sequence is the cockle pickers. Loads of illegal immigrants who had been working for someone, cockle picking. And
oh yeah.
They didn't.
That rings a bell.
They didn't understand English, so they didn't understand the signs, and the person who was employing them didn't explain to them the dangers, and they just got stuck. So the opening sequence is them getting stuck.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
And they kind of
get trapped in
the water, getting higher and higher, and they're all on top of the vehicle.
Oh dear.
And they all got killed.
Sad. They must have been quite far out as well.
Well, it's huge, is Morecambe Bay. Absolutely massive.
No, I've never.
But yeah, the bit that I've been going to a lot, I saw the tide come in a few weeks ago, and it moves with intent. The water looks like.
What are you talking about?
Honestly, if you look at it, it's going so fast. It looks like it's got some. It's
got intention.
Yeah. And then you get these ripples that come along, really, like a big long ripple that moves along, like a black kind of crest, and it just kind of moves in. And before you know it, there's big patches of expanse of sand, and then they become a circle, or they become like a shape, and then it's a little island, and then all of a sudden it's gone. And it just and then galloping horses.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I was talking to a taxi driver when I did one of my walks, and he got caught. He used to work on an oyster catcher boat or
Oh dear.
something. Like a flat bottom boat, and they'd take it out into the bay at high tide, or just before the tide was going out, and then the tide would drop down, and the boat would sit on the bay floor, and then they'd all get out and they'd just spend the day or whatever working, and then the tide would come in, take the boat back in again, and he got caught by the tide, and it crashed him against the cement strut of a bridge,
Right.
and he smashed up all his ribs and everything.
Ooh, God.
And that's
You couldn't get it back to the boat then? You couldn't get back to the boat in time? Shit.
No, it sounded pretty heavy going.
Yeah.
And now he's a taxi driver. This meant he couldn't work anymore.
Oh.
He was a really nice guy though. He had a really good chat. And he knocked a £5 off my bill.
Oh, nice. Usually it's the opposite way around. Like this bit of company, you can pay for that. That story I just told you.
No, it was funny because where I'd come off the walk, I couldn't get any further because the water had come in and I was getting a bit stuck. So I turned off and I passed this house, the first house I came to, had a massive anchor in the garden, and so I was kind of just nosing at the anchor, and then I walked into Ulverston, a few miles,
Okay.
and then I got the taxi back to where my car was, and so I was just telling him what I've been doing, and he's like, oh, where did you come in? And I explained, and he was like, oh, did you see a house with a big anchor in the garden? And I was like, yeah, I passed it, I was having a look.
So that's my house?
That's my house. So then he told me how to get through to the next bit.
The secret
because
sort of way.
There's a break in the wall, which I didn't see. And he said if you just continue as if you're going to go into the water, there's like a little break in this wall, and you can get through there, and you get onto an abandoned railway track, and you can get down further to
And just follow it
the
around.
chemical factory. So it was really fortuitous that I bumped into him, because he was like the next.
Hey, come on, you.
my
This sounds like
jigsaw.
one of your adventure games, your adventure books. Oh, you see a man, do you ask him for that? Oh, now turn to page 104, right. They're great, those.
I used to love those books. Although you could only read them a few times, couldn't you?
No, I read a couple of them shitloads of times. What was it? The Citadels of Doom. I read that.
Oh, I don't remember.
Shitloads. Yeah, no.
I used to love them though.
And the two of them in particular, one was Steve Jackson, Ian Livingstone. Maybe one was just Steve Jackson. That's the Citadels of Doom. It was fucking the atmosphere. Actually, I think it was mainly the illustrations were just spot on in them, and just but like God, the whales that they. And as a kid, you can really just bring it to life and stuff. But another one's chasms of the chasm. It's usually there's something of something. The chasms of malice. This one was the Citadels of Doom.
Why do you think they don't make them anymore?
I don't know. Just like who wants to do that? Who wants to read a 10-page thing here? I don't know. No idea. Just games. Those types of games got replaced by like first play, because they're in first person, aren't they? So so you get those games now are just like
I suppose like Tomb Raider and stuff like that.
Well, yeah. I mean, but even that's there is a bit of objectivity there because you see the character. But there's games where you don't. It's your eyes, and you can see everything like that. I think those types of games have probably replaced them, but yeah, and like World of Warcraft, all that type of stuff, because it was like that, I never used to like roll a dice, and if you roll a dice, you kill this, this goblin or whatever, or they do damage to you. I never used to do all that. I just like kill, win all my battles and stuff automatic. But
you didn't throw the dice. You just picked the best.
Yeah, I just put if you win, go to, and I won, and that was it. But so I didn't know. I just cheated because I didn't. I know. Just It didn't. But these books though. They were especially Citadels of Doom. It was fucking hard to cheat, and I can never remember the final stages. I did win it like a couple of times, but and the baddie monster is fucking such a beast. You want to the final page of him? He's huge. I even remember his name. He was called Balthus Dyer. Balthus. He was huge, massive, and. But like, I think towards the how they do it, like you've got this sort of quite a linear sort of plot and so on, and then you get to like I don't know, maybe I don't know, it's like the last tenth of the story, and then it like I think maybe the branch it out a bit, and like you've got maybe 4 routes, and then like you go down, and after like you go down one route and it's told you to go to page this and page this, and you find out it was the wrong route, and by that stage you're like, oh fuck, where was that cut off point where I could go back to, I could try again another route, but you just forget it. So it's all these at the beginning. You've got all these options that sort of lead to a general sort of converged sort of point, and then it goes out again. So it's not that hard to. I mean, it's not that easy to just cheat it and say you killed everyone, because sometimes you can still kill them somewhat and end up not being in the right place. Like that's what happened. That is, oh, you managed to slay the something dragon, but you missed the princess. You will never forgive yourself, you know.
Yeah. So that kind of made it less desirable to cheat.
Yeah, well, yeah, but
just because you win the battles doesn't mean you win the war.
No, exactly. It's still, and I think that's its sort of cheat-proof elements to it, which is quite good to have that in a book. Probably, I don't know if it's right. It's probably. I don't know if you can cheat in games. You can cheat in all games. Make cheats into the games, but yeah, I like having to read the backdrops and create the scenery for yourself, and that. It's quite a nice thing to do.
Yeah, I can't remember my multiple choice books.
Have you got some?
I had some. I loved them.
Yeah?
When they first came out.
You weren't fucking killing monsters, though.
No.
What was yours?
I think mine were mystery ones.
Alright. Cool. But who done it and that?
I think so.
Right.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, it wasn't really monster books. More, yeah, I was well into mysteries when I was younger.
Yeah. No, I didn't think I've ever read one of those types of books.
I remember when I went to Australia when I was 11.
Oh yeah.
And my cousins, I read all my cousins, because we were there for like 5 weeks or something.
Mm.
And I read my cousin old copies of something called Misty or something, and it was like a little graphic comic. And Misty was always going out on like mystery journeys and catching vampires and dark, terrible people. I read all of them there, and then we went back 5 years later and then read them again.
Oh, and you still hit the spot?
Mm.
What was that? Was that the central character then? Was that the central figure? Misty?
Yeah, that was the main one. There was a few different types of comics, but that's the one I remember.
This is still maintaining its glow, you know. It's not doing too bad to think. I think it's even getting stronger, isn't it? It seems to get deeper.
It's not got going yet properly.
Oh wow!
It's only really going when all the coals are like
red.
glowing. It won't do that for a while. This is a point where you might want to, if you wanted to get it going more, you could give it a poke, but it'll just do it on its own. But yeah, it's really nice when you just have the whole thing full of really hot glowing embers.
Mm.
And then as soon as you put anything on it, it just sets on fire straight away.
Mm.
Because it's so hot.
Mm. So what, have you got the big... Have you got, or has Ollie got the big extension thing and you just put up there?
Yeah, we've got, you know, one of them circular brushes about that big.
Or
And then it's
it's
got
the extensions.
a rod, and then you just screw in like 1 metre lengths.
Mm.
So you just get a bed sheet,
Mm.
tape it around the fire,
Yeah.
and then put bricks all around the bottom,
Mm.
put some newspaper in the grate, and you feed it through a hole in the sheet,
Mm.
and as you're kind of pushing it, you kind of push it like that,
Mm.
in a bit of a scrubbing action, but then you turn it clockwise.
Mm.
It was great. I'd seen Josh do it, and
Mm.
so I did it the other morning.
Mm.
But then I thought I'll just check on the internet, and just, you know, to see if there's any tips. And the first thing I read was make sure that you always turn it clockwise, because
Right.
if you turn it anti-clockwise,
It'll undo
you
the thing.
unscrew. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
There was like a top tip.
That is a
'Cause
good
they were
tip.
like, because like you really don't want to lose your screw
Up there.
thing
Oh,
up there,
God,
but
how much
how
of a
are you going to
nightmare.
get it down again? You'd have
Yeah.
to like
Get
find-
another one
We'd have to find the blooming hole that you'd lost
and then
screw
try
it
and
back
oh
in.
no, that's
That's
impossible.
That's what the guy that.
That's impossible. That
it
really
took,
is.
took a lot of time and a lot of patience.
No,
I
you
don't think I
can't
would
do
have that much. They're not that much. They're about 15 quid
What?
for a
A thing,
set.
yeah.
I don't think they're that much anyway. But yeah, and then it got to a point and I really just couldn't get it any further. I'm like really trying to shove it. I was thinking, am I going to break something?
Mm.
Or have I hit like a nest or something?
Mm.
And I went outside and it still hadn't come through.
Mm.
That I'd got to the thinner bit of the chimney
Right.
and give it a good shove, and
It went
then
through.
I went out and it was poking out the top.
Ah, did you get outside and wave to it? So you could see it from the garden?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
right.
need to go check, don't you? Make sure it's got up.
Okay, yeah. So that's
So,
the... Yeah.
yeah, and then you give it a good scrub on the way down as well,
Mm.
and then you unhook all the different things.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff.
Gunk in there. Does that make you sort of want to have a colonic? Did you still even think, oh, do you know what, I could do this, something like that internally? I think I might. I'm going to do that. Obviously you've been for one before. I've had one before. I might go for another one. Quite enjoyed them as well.
You what, love?
Quite enjoyed them.
Enjoyed what?
A nice colonic.
Yeah, I had one with Kate. I took Kate for a present.
Mm.
That was my...
The pair of yous there holding hands in your paper sheets. And your paper undies.
No, we went in one after the other.
Oh really? Okay. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? So that's so what do you do with that then? Do you sell that, or do you grow it, or grow with it? Or?
I put it on the ash pile,
Okay.
and then I saved a bit for Ollie to
To eat.
dye the grout for the kitchen floor, because the stuff we got is a bit pale.
Mm. And did you brush your teeth with the rest of it?
Pardon?
Did you brush your teeth with the rest of it?
No, but you can do, can't you?
Yeah. What the hell's that about?
Yeah.
It's a bit odd that.
Well, it's an abrasive, isn't it?
I know, yeah, but it's just that is very abrasive, isn't it?
Well, is it though? Because it's really fine.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really fine and light.
So do you dip a bit? Do you get your toothpaste and just dip a bit on it, and then get a bit
If
of it?
you wanted to do that, yeah.
Yeah, baking soda for that, or almond hammer. 20 minutes, thanks. We'll go strong.
How long have you got?
Not many, not longer, not much longer. About 10 minutes. I think about 34 minutes.
Pardon?
34 minutes.
What, you've got... Oh, you can film for 34 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, there's loads of other stuff on there. So I've got 34 minutes left. But it's yeah.
Can you normally...
I can film for
Take
2
2
hours. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the trip to... thingy is, yeah, a bit
It'd be
more
nice
than
to-
2 hours.
Although I'd like to get most of it. Like, the best part of it.
Yeah, well, I guess once we get...
Start a little bit
I
into
think
it.
When you get on the A65, that's when it gets nice.
Yeah, I don't want to...
Or when you turn right to go to the lakes, That's just loads of winding roads.
Yeah, I want that just on there, and just for it to be a nice smooth motion to have the car.
Yeah, because there's quite a few nice dippy roads. And in fact, if we ended up going... Mum just texted me saying the answer was noodles. I was like, what answer?
So what?
I didn't know what she was on about, but then she said, I've just been trying to work out the name of ribbon pasta starting with N. I wouldn't say that was noodles. I'd say that was tagliatelle. Pasta's fucking
Pasta's not
Italian.
noodles, is it? You know?
Noodles is
Well, they're both made out of eggs, aren't they?
eggs and flour and water.
Yeah.
But noodles with pasta.
Do you know what? I guess what I found out the other day, which felt surprising. You know, what's the yolk? What's the yolk? What is the yolk of an egg? What's the yolk?
What in relation to...
No, just what is it?
What is it?
Yeah.
It's protein. It's like a placenta, isn't it?
What is it then? So it's not the chicken?
Well...
You're saying it's not the chicken?
No, it's what the chicken feeds on, isn't it?
Yeah. I never knew that. I thought it was the fucking chicken itself.
The chicken turns into...
I've always thought that fucking yolk warmed up, or like get a fucking animal to sit on it, will turn into a hen, or will turn into a chicken.
Well, it has like...
It's not it's what the chicken eats.
Yeah, but because sometimes, you know, when you crack an egg and you get like a little bit of red, like a little weird red blobby thing, that's the embryo of the chicken. So if that got sat on, that little thing would grow and
eat all that shit.
That thing. So its umbilical cord effectively would be attached to the yolk.
Well, no wonder vegetarians eat eggs then, because they're not really eating egg, are they? They're not really eating they're eating the chicken's food.
Yeah.
So
unless they find a tiny chicken in it, and then they'll probably have to take that bit out and give it a burial.
God, have you ever found that?
Yeah, loads.
Fucking sick.
Imagine if you found like a half-grown one.
That's what I'm saying. It's fucking...
I don't like it when I find like a little weird little embryo thing. They remind me of the things out of my Razorhead.
Oh right, yeah, that little bird thing. That was weird. I haven't watched it all the way through. I couldn't watch it. It's too intense. What? That noise just happens every time you press a button.
Yeah, I don't know how to turn it off.
How many summers?
When are you back at school then?
I don't think so, not for a while.
Why not? Not got any students?
Yeah. I don't know, bits and bats with them. But lessons don't start until February.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, so I've got loads of time to just do stuff. I'm going to go back home. See my Auntie Anne. My Auntie Anne wasn't very happy.
Why not?
No, but me and my dad went down there, but she would have preferred us to come on Boxing Day instead. But we shouldn't ask her. She just said you should have come down last time. We had such and such and such. And she was disappointed, but so I thought, I went to my Auntie Pat's instead, and that was great. That was nice to see all my cousins and stuff.
Did you see a lot of your family while you were there then?
Yeah, no, I got to see quite a few just in that short space of time. Auntie Pat's family and some of Auntie Anne's. Yeah, but just 2 days and sort of, and then the next day I just did some filming, going through the woods and filming that, and then just doing stuff at home, playing some computer games. Actually, I didn't really play any computer games. What else I was doing? Don't know really. But it was nice, I had a really good time, it was relaxing. Did you go home for Christmas then?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Yeah, pretty quiet. Went out for a meal on Christmas Eve with my sister.
Oh yeah, you've got a sister?
I've got a sister and 3 brothers.
Oh really? How old's your sister?
44. Yeah, got quite drunk. And then their kids were out as well, niece and nephew. My mum and dad. And then Christmas Day was just me and my mum and dad until 1 o'clock.
What, in the afternoon?
Yeah, and then Phil, my sister and their kids came round with their little doggies.
Right.
And then had some food and just ate. So pretty much as soon as we'd finished the meal, we had and then we had dessert. And then it seemed to be like an hour, and then we had tea. It was like, oh, so much food. And then that night I went over to the Squires.
Oh, right.
In Bambimoor.
Right. So where the folks live, Kate's folks live?
Well, actually, I went straight to the Barkers. And because I didn't get there till like 10 or something. And got quite drunk. And then slept at Woody's parents.
Okay.
And then just chilled there the next day, and then went round to the Elaine's, Bishop. Elaine Crawford. Saw Josh and Lou and all that lot. And then the next day, what did I do after that? I stayed there that night, and then I took Barbash to the train station.
Well, did she come over?
Yeah. And she spent Christmas with them, but then she had to go to London because her sister was having a baby. And then I just came back here. Didn't leave this room for a couple of days.
Oh, right, nice. Yeah.
Slept a lot. And then when everybody came back, I'm pretty much ready for New Year. I slept then. I went to bed at 8 o'clock one night and woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right, really? That's nice, isn't it?
Almost unheard of for me. And then another
Quality
morning I woke
sleep.
up at 11, which is, I mean, I don't think I went to sleep till about 5. But
That's not strange.
But for me to wake up that late is quite unusual.
Yeah, but you went to bed quite late though. But still, do you mean?
Even so, I normally wake up quite early. But yeah, I've been sleeping loads. But yeah, I feel like I might have caught up on quite a lot of sleep. It says it's lightning on here.
It's what?
It says it's going to be
What,
lightning.
outside now?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like it flashes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So when have you got that link to your thing? That's
Yeah.
nice, isn't it? Is that you got a Galaxy 3S?
No, it's a HTC Desire HD.
Oh, right, of course.
I'm going up to get a new contract, and if I don't change my phone, I can get unlimited text, unlimited calls, and pretty much unlimited browsing
Internet, yeah.
for 15 quid a month.
Not bad. Not bad at all. That's really good.
Because at the moment I'm paying like 30 odd.
Oof, God, yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, I've got 3 quid. Sorry, not 3 quid. I've got like 300 minutes unlimited texts and on unlimited browsing for 12 quid.
Yeah, that's alright.
It's not too bad. It's a pay as you go as well, so I like that.
Yeah, you can do what you want with it, can't you? Yeah, this was good because I didn't get a new phone, which would have signed me up for 2 years. It's only a 12-month contract.
So what would you do? What would it be if you updated your phone?
Be like
The same price, the 30 thing.
30 something.
And what phone would you get that's significantly better than that? So at this
I
point.
know, well I thought, what am I upgrading for? Just to get something that's a bit faster on the internet or whatever.
Oh, God.
I don't really care.
No.
It makes calls and it does texts and the camera's crap on it, but I've got a nice camera, so.
Can you do video Skype on that?
I'm not.
Better
I
that be.
think I tried
Otherwise,
it.
that's shit.
It never. I don't think it ever really worked very well. But yeah, it might be that I'm not going to say it right. But no, I'm not, because I get so many minutes to just ring people. But yeah, I think I've tried it a couple of times, and yeah, even the audio hasn't worked very well.
Yeah.
But it's all right, and it's insured, so.
You've got apps and stuff.
Yeah. Not many. I'm not asked about them really.
No, I
think I got quite excited about them when I first got the phone. It was like, ooh, apps, and then I just got bored of it.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to phone people and Skype people.
A bit of internet.
Yeah, and go on the internet. Yeah, that is very useful.
Yeah.
The Google Maps thing could be better, the sat-nav bit.
Oh, really, yeah.
Ollie's is really good. Ollie's just got an iPhone.
Right.
He's like, Ollie's never had a really, like a smartphone or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it's quite funny now, he's got a really superior phone to mine.
Yeah.
He laughs at mine.
He's like, yeah, he'll be scoffing at you now. Well, let's say I've just got that. I'm looking forward to getting my Nexus. It's just about that. It's not that big. It's sort of a tablet, sort of a phone. But yeah, it's 3G. So.
Is it a phone as well?
No.
No.
But I mean, I can call people on it.
Using Skype.
Skype, yeah.
Yeah. My niece got one.
I can do that.
She's only she's 8 or something, and she got. I can't remember what make it was. Oh, a BlackBerry tablet.
Oh yeah.
It's like
a Playbook.
120 quid.
Yeah.
Instead of 270 or something.
Really? Maybe because no one's buying them.
Yeah, totally.
There's a few tablets like. I mean, the best one I've heard is the Asus Transformer Prime, and Asus actually make the Google Nexus, because Google don't like manufacture stuff. They just provide all the they just say what they want in it and provide the operating system. It's made by another company, but yeah, it's well cheap. The 16 gig one, 16 gig one is 159. The 32 gig ones. I've just told you this. No, I didn't, did I?
You didn't tell me the prices.
No, the 32 gig one is 200 quid. I've got those, and the one with 3G is like 240. But I had to pay an extra 40 quid just because they've sold out. And just before Christmas, the price of them went up to like 400 quid. And I was like, you know what? And I was just strange, just that deadline actually like tempted me for some reason. It was tantalising to have a present for Christmas.
It's weird, isn't it?
And it was like, I was like, Ben, just think about it, just try and be rational. Thankful, I just thought, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I should just buy the Wi-Fi version, just at 200. So you're just getting at the normal price. But then I thought, just wait. That after Christmas, loads of people will just be flogging theirs, and then they're going down gradually now. But I got 240 quid more, which is it's definitely the cheapest you can get it right at the moment. So they're still going for like on Amazon for maybe like 307 quid. But yeah, just the maps thing more for that. Like you've got a tab. That's what I told you. Like you're lost in the woods. and you know, there's you don't know the GPS map type of thing. Like I just have it in the car or on a I just want to know where I am, and I've got like this is fucked now because these 3 buttons were sticking off the edge, and I tried to get some sort of tool to push them in, and I just went and just scraped all my buttons off. And it's all right. This, it's not bad, but it's just fucked. But I bought that phone. I bought it outright. Well, it was a contract, but I bought the phone.
Oh, mess.
It was only
Are you going to get insurance?
What? For me Nexus? I think it's a warranty, like, for another 40 quid.
No, but if you leave it on the bus or anything...
Then what? You can claim another one?
Well, if you get insurance for it. I got insurance through my bank for my phone and my gadgets, and I got an overdraft, and travel insurance and car recovery for 13 quid a month.
Really?
And a 300 quid interest-free overdraft.
Wow. Shit.
And it's 13 quid a month, and it insures my laptop, my camera, my phone.
Right.
Dropped my phone on the floor and smashed the screen.
Yeah.
So I just sent it off, got it repaired.
Yeah.
25 quid excess.
It's alright. Yeah, I might do. Yeah. I mean, like this...
Because you could have claimed for your BlackBerry. Not your BlackBerry, your Kindle.
Yeah. Yeah, but then I don't think it's really worth it. The premiums are going to go up.
Well, no, it's not a premium though. You're just paying 13 quid a month.
Right.
It's part of your bank account thing, so your premium doesn't
So
go
it's through
up.
your bank then?
Yeah. Just ask at your bank. I've got it on Co-op, but most banks do it.
Yeah.
And it covers your phone and your gadgets.
I don't really like HSBC though. They're corrupt, aren't they?
Well.
They are corrupt.
Most banks are.
No, but they're really corrupt. They've just been fined like billions for like helping out like
Well, it's really hard to
gangs
get a Co-op
and shit.
account.
Is it? Why? You have to be a really good person.
I don't know.
You have to pass a moral test.
I remember Paddy saying he had trouble getting one, and when I got a Co-op account when I first moved to Leeds, when I got a student account, and it took me ages. And in fact, when I had a business account with them, it took me 4 months to get a new business account, and I already had an account with them, and I had 2 personal accounts, a business account, and it took 3 or 4 months to get another business